Well, welcome back. It's day 4, and mini bike is done, and our wrench is done. So, it's looking like our questing gig's about to go a whole lot easier from here on out. Now what I like to do is I like to put the hammer down here and pin it. Sometimes, um, I'll probably swap that out for keeping the bone knife pinned there. Or the wrench. I think I have some eats already ready to go. Yes, I do. Now, might be a little short on water on the other hand. Oh no, I cooked that all up yesterday. Get our morning grub dash going. Make pretty well sure we're full. Did not want to put the lockpicks in there. Those go in misc. Okay. Let's also go ahead and get this upgraded. Also pretty sure we can probably craft a better stone sledge. Indeed we can. We can craft iron if we wanted to. But I don't have any iron ready to go. So the unfortunate thing is we're at that time when I want to start moving towards focusing on a horde base since I'm already here. Okay, you can't do that. It'd be nice if you could, that way you didn't have to go in on modify. Save a little bit of extra time. I can't sell this. Don't feel like scrapping it at the moment, so I'll just put it in there. And yeah, so what I want to do today is focus on resource gathering and maybe get the starting bits done on the horde base. Though more than likely not. Because that's going to take a fair amount of stuff we do not have ready yet. Frames. If I choose to go the frame route, which I don't necessarily know if I'm going to do that, or if I'm just going to go straight to, oh, they're not frames. What are they? The cobblestone frames, basically. Which I might do that, but no, I might just do it to save time, you know. Yeah, I might just do craft up a bunch of cobblestone blocks. Wait, it saves me time on the actual building process. I do wish you could plant these trees closer together, though. But yeah, basically just going to be doing a whole lot of what I'm doing today. So, probably going to cut a bunch of this out. unless I have an interesting thought. So, catch you guys on the flip side of it. I harvested up a fair few trees. I'm gonna go over to see Trader Rect. And quite possibly pick up a buried supplies if he has one in the general vicinity. Because that's what I like to do to get clay, is pick up a buried supplies job. Another thing that also is a very good way if you don't want a bunch of random giant pits around your world. I actually might just go ahead and show this one off just to put it out there, because I feel like it's a good, I'm not going to say exploit, because I don't think it's an exploit. I think it's just an inherent way the game works.
It'll be a good morning when you buy something.
But do you have... No.
Listen up, jackass. You want work? Please, yes, son of a bitch. I got some shit work. What are you standing there for? Don't you have work to do?
So how this works is you take a quest. It could be any type of quest. It works best with a small residence POI. You just need a POI that's going to have a large yard. Or somewhat large yard. But how this works and what makes it effective about not leaving giant open pits across your map. Oh, actually, if you can get a one of the farm POIs, it works best there because there's a lot of clay soil. There's a lot of soil per square footage going on. Actually, I see a really nice tier 4. I think it's a tier 4, if it's the one I'm thinking about. No, it's not. I was thinking it was the Mark Zuckergate's estate, but it's the mob boss estate. Ugh. Looks like we may have to deal with some unwanted company here. But how this works and what makes it effective is this clay soil? Yes. Did I get any free levels? No. But basically, you just arrive at a POI that has a large amount of basically clay soil, and you just dig it up. And then once you're done digging it up, you hit the quest marker, and the giant hole you left behind is instantly filled in. So I'm going to get to harvesting some clay soil and catch you guys once I'm done. But basically the point is to do something like this. Which that's quite a lot. I've gathered quite a few resources from doing this. But the point of it is to mine as much as you're going to need. Then, ain't no door stopping me. Ooh. I'm not reloaded. Run away. I should get their attention. But to mine as much as you need, then once you're done, you just hit the arrow, do the quest, and it all magically fills back in. Jeez, my guys, how much better are you planning on making my shovel? Loot bag, please. Pipe rifle. Oh, just shy of a stack of ammo. Always loot your mailboxes. And then all that we just dug out is filled back in, except the bit by the fence. I guess this is the cutoff. But yeah, that's been how to get your clay without leaving giant open pits that you drive into with your vehicles. Also, we did get an airdrop. Oh, I'm not. Cool. So I haven't been doing this, and I probably should. Wow, that's fast. But harvesting up all the cloth I possibly can will help me out in the long run. Level 1. Got some nice hobo stews. We're well on our way into vehicle adventures. Now, I'm just realizing the fatal mistake I made. I have a mini bike, but yet I walked over here out of habit. Alright. I will have to come back for this another day. Perhaps after the horde base is done, I will come back for my loot. But yeah, next on to collecting the stone we're going to need. Which I have a decent amount already on me. In fact, I probably could do it with just this amount. I'd like to have a little bit more. And what I like to do for stone is I like to just find those giant clumps of rock that are just sticking out of the ground. Those do really well. I forgot to grab the thing. I'm glad I have the mod that expands the quest radius. Super glad I have that. Alright, now back to resource collecting. Oh yeah. So, figured I'd pick up the mini bike and show what I was talking about when I mentioned big boulders. I was talking about these. They're basically just big rock outcrops on the surface. The same type of stuff that you'd find underground. Or the same type of stone you'd find underground. But I like to find these and just mine them up since they're already nice and out in the open on the surface. No extra digging required. Makes it real nice and easy. And they're virtually everywhere, you just gotta find them. Which is a lot easier with your handy-dandy mini-bike. Though, I already knew about this one because I've walked by it quite a few times. Most notably on the way to that quest over there, when we took it. Anyway, you see, very quickly you accumulate quite a lot of material from it. Makes it a very worthwhile option. Of course, a person also could go around mining all the smaller boulders you find, but those typically only give you around 70 stone. At least if you're playing with the settings I am, I'm not sure what the default settings for those are. I know it's It's enough not to sneeze at, but it's not very good. I'll just leave it at that. Alright, with that done, I've collected a fair amount of resources from this here rock. Probably more than I'm going to need if I'm being entirely honest. Oh yeah. Might not also hurt to go and smack on this iron node, because we do need some iron. So I think part's fairly self-explanatory. It's pretty much the same process as stone. It's just, instead of stone being your main target, it's iron. But yeah. I'm gonna get a few stacks of this, that way I can craft up some ingots throughout the night, and... or not a few stacks. I really just need a bit to get... No! I don't know why it auto-switched to my sledgehammer. That almost wasn't great. To be honest, I really don't like doing this without a proper pickaxe, but... I don't think I have the ability to craft one of those yet. And I doubt Rect has one. And these were the boulders I was talking about. On this difficulty, they give us 78 stone. Then again, I've also invested into Motherlode 2, which I think affects the stone drop rate. Not 100% sure, but I believe it does. Be nice if this school had some farm plots. So with my mod, I can just mine the farm plots and pick it up. On the other hand, it is a little bugged where if you've messed with your resource count settings in the difficulty, it, instead of just dropping one farm plot, it drops 2. Yeah, I tried to hit the rabbit for food, but didn't quite go in my favor. Let's take care of these zombies out here. Don't necessarily want them interfering with my trades. Not that Rect is someone I am particularly
You wipe that smirk off your face.
care about
Dealing
protecting.
wood job doesn't make us pals. Got it?
Okay, let's see. What do you have for tools? Oh. If I do that,
even if it is to a
and then
scumbag
come
like
over
you.
here and buy one of these, and buy one of these, drink that, eat this,
Thank you very much, and now you can go fuck yourself.
Day 4 Crucible. That just happened.
You cheap ass son of a bitch. That's all you're gonna buy?
Damn straight, Rect. Him having a Crucible was incredibly lucky. Last playthrough I did on 3.0, I had to... because none of the traders ever carried a Crucible, I had to actually go through and get all the Forge Ahead magazines and craft it myself, which was a horrendous experience, but And this, we just got it pretty much right off the rip. Which, hey, I'm not going to complain about. As far as I'm concerned, that's pretty good. Oh yeah, duct tape's at the top. I'm gonna go for 2 workbenches, so I'm gonna go harvest up some cars real quick. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, and it's now officially night. I don't feel... I guess I did that for the scrap iron. Surprise! Ooh. And potato seeds? Potato seeds are pretty good. Man, I miss Alpha 19 farming. Like, I never farmed back in Alpha 19, but the farming mechanics were so much better back then than what they are now. I should have taken advantage of it back when they were better. I can say what I want, but that one's truly on me. Alright, well, I'm gonna get these crafted up, and I will catch you guys in the morning. Hopefully we don't have too many midnight visitors, because that just wouldn't be great. So yeah, I will catch you guys on the flip side.